Yeah, good day to you. I want you to watch me build this blog, this entertainment blog from scratch using Elementor and few plugins. You'll be watching me doing it starting from the scratch. So kindly follow along with me. But to make the video easy for you, I don't want it to be too long, so I'm going to make it in parts. So the part one will be for this homepage, this blog homepage. Then the part two will be for single posts, and for post archives. Then part three will be for other parts of the blog. But majorly, after watching this video, you're gonna know how to design this kind of blog using Elementor and few other plugins. So kindly follow along with me. Now I'm gonna use this subdomain here. We already installed WordPress on weeks ago, so I'm going to be using it to design that blog 042jam.com. I want to model it. I want to design something similar or exactly the same or even more beautiful than this. So follow along with me. I'm not going to edit this video, so you're going to see my mistake and you're going to see how I fix my mistakes. So let's get started. Now, the first thing we do now, let's view the site. So you see that it's completely empty, but you're gonna see my logo there. That's my logo, but presently it's completely empty. There's nothing on the website. So let's get started right away. We want to create the home page and then some other pages. Before that, let me show you the plugins. The plugins you will need if you want to create something similar to this blog. You need Advanced Post Query by Shapti Kaplan. Don't forget, you need your Elementor and Elementor Pro. You may not use Lightspeed Cache now. That's what I use for my website. You may not want to use Titan Anti-Spam and Security, but you need to make sure you have WPost Views by Lester Gamaz. I'm not sure if I pronounced that right. Just take note, WPost View by Lester. Advanced Post Queries by Shapti Kaplan, Elementor Pro. 1, 2, 3, 4. That are the 4 important plugins you need. You can go ahead and delete others, but I don't want to do that for now. Those are the 4 plugins you need for this particular entertainment blog design, right? Now, the first thing we do now, we create a header and footer templates. So to do that, you go to your templates, go to theme builder, and then just go to header to make things easy for you. Then click on add new header. Let's call this me header. Then click on create. Don't forget, you want to create something similar or better than this. This is one of the simplest blog I've seen that you can create with Elementor. So you don't need this. We're starting from the scratch. So one column section there. So let's look at the header template again. Have the logo at the top, at the navigation menu. This is for the desktop view. Logo at the top, then navigation menu. Right, so to do this now, let's first drag the logo. I like using image widgets for my logo. Sorry, is this big? So I'm gonna reduce the size. Still big. Right, so I'm gonna select the image from my gallery. Like I said, I'll be using my logo, but don't mind the color combinations you'll be seeing on the website. Don't mind the color combination, right? So let's make the logo a bigger. System pixel. We're working on the desktop view first. All right, so what else do we need? We need to have the navigation menu. And to do that, you can either drag navigation menu under it like this. You can drag it under it like this. So you have menu created. Okay, so we missed a step. We're gonna go back now and create the right menu. All right, so we're gonna go back and create the right menu. But don't forget, we're not gonna include this icon. We're not gonna include this in our menu. So for now, let's save and publish. Add your condition, make sure it is in entire website. So that's where it will show on all your pages. To show on all your pages. So let's go to the menu section and then create something. Let's use the main menu. Let's call it main menu for the desktop view. So what do you have here? We just have home and the blog post categories. Okay, so let's do it like this. Home. And the blog post categories, let's make it music, videos, news, sports. So these are the categories we'll be using on this website, on this blog. Okay, let's click on save changes. You can save your menu now. So if you refresh, you should be able to see all the menu and the navigation link there. Okay, you have it there. So let's start customization so that we look something similar. But don't forget, you're not using this icon. All right, so when you click on it like this, let's add this background, this gray background. Go to advanced, check background, and then let's try and make it gray. Okay, is this similar to it? Is this similar? Is this similar? Okay, but then don't forget, in this block, you can see the margin at the top here. You can see the margin at the top. So let's try and add something similar. I did not measure it, but just let's assume. Let's assume the margin for this header would be, let's assume it is Let's assume it is 40. Let's assume it is. Then you can see the surrounding, background of the surroundings are gray. Then the background of these other sections inside are white. So you can still add it like that. This is how to go about it. For this column, let's maintain the white background. Okay. Now let's go to site settings. You can go to site settings here and try to pick a random background, you see. So let's try and make it gray here. Or you can go here, you can go to global, but you don't have any global widgets there. So made it gray there. So now let's go back to working on this navigation menu. Centralize it by working with this. So can I be looking at it all the time? Okay. When you hover on it, it changes the background. So pointer background. Right? See. Then let's look at the color. White. But you know, this is not friendly unless you hover on the navigation items. You may not see clearly what is written on it. So we're gonna make ours. We're gonna make it blue like this. Okay. All right. Let's go to styling. What we'll do here is just change the transform to uppercase, then add a little weight. Add a little weight to it. And then let's use Roboto for our test. I love using Roboto fonts. Let's use Roboto for the test. Okay. When you hover on it, let's make it black. So to over pointer, we are using pointer and then drag it. See, it's completely black now. It's completely black now. Right? And I think we should change this logo. This logo does not match what you're doing. But don't forget, this is not a live website. It's for testing purposes and for education. All right. What is active? When it is active, we want it to be, we want the text to be white. When it is active, we want the text to be white. And then the background, something like this. Background, something like that. So when it is active, you have the text white, the background blue. So what else are we missing? I'm not missing anything. Okay, the width of this section. I'm not going to measure it, just assume. We're going to stick with it. 900. No, it's more than that. 1000. 1001. So let's make it 1001. Let's make it 1001. That's for the desktop width. Okay, can we do something about this logo? Okay, let's link this logo to this site. Just click on link here, custom URL, and use site URL. WordPress has a function. If you are conversant with PHP, WordPress has function for that. So if this were to be you writing PHP code, that's the function, that's the WordPress function you use. Okay. Let's try add a filter and see. Let's see if you can change. If you can change that color to match the website color we'll be using. Okay. This is not bad. This is not bad. This is not bad. All right. All right. All right. Go ahead again and click on save changes. Okay. This it for the header on the desktop view. So how do you go about the mobile view? So before we go ahead, let's inspect this so you can see the mobile view of the blog. Okay, this is how it looks on the mobile. Navigation menu here, logo, and then some navigation items. More, this more performs the same function as this. So we're not going to use this. We're not going to have the navigation icon here, this menu icon, this toggle icon for navigation. Just a repetition of this. So there's something we call dry. Do not repeat yourself when in programming. So it's using this, when this menu icon performs the same function as this, we're just repeating the same thing. All right, so we're gonna exclude this and use only the logo and the, you get it. All right, so let's go back. Toggle on the responsive mode. Let's work on the mobile first. Okay. So we're gonna disable the top margin. Disable the top margin. All you have to do is unlink the margin values there. Now, what do we do about this menu? What do we do? Let's find a way around it. Now let's change the breakpoint to none. If we change the breakpoint to none, now it is more than what we have here. It is more. Let's go back to the mobile view. It is more than what we have here. So you just need 3-4 items. It may not be tips, movie, and like this, but we just need 4 that will show and make it more responsive. Okay. This is what we do. This is what we will do. We either one, create a menu for the mobile view, or we hide this and create another menu just for, and then use, let's hide this. If you want to add these menu items or the navigation menu on your mobile, just click on it now, go to advanced, go to responsive, and then hide on mobile. It is hidden. It is hidden now. Then what do we do next? What do we do next? This is what we'll do next. Let's click Save Changes. We can either let's drag another. Okay, this is another navigation items here. Let's call it mobile menu. We're going to change this on the mobile settings. So this is it. We're going to change it to mobile menu. All right, so what do you want there? Okay, let's have home. Let's pick some categories. Let's say music, news, three. For the fourth one, let's give it a more. And this will go to the pop-up we create for the more to make it look like it is here on this website. You know, when you click on more, you see these items here. So we're going to link that to it. Okay, we have home, music, news, and more here. So let's save changes for working on it there. Okay, we save changes now. Let's refresh. Control F5. All right, we've refreshed now. You see you have double navigation there. Let's do something about that. Okay, mobile menu, center, background, the breakpoint, put it in none. Okay, and let's quickly style it. So the horizontal padding need to reduce. 10 is not bad, 10 is not bad, right? Okay, 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 okay. Okay, so when you over on it, you want to make the background black. And when it is active, you want to make the text color white, the background blue. So let's give this, so we'll be using this blue color. You can use it on other places we want to. So let's make it uppercase, add weight. Oh, not visible. Then let's change the font family to Roboto. All right. Okay, to disable it from showing on tablet and desktop device, click on it, click on the advanced tab, then just hide on tablet and desktop. Save changes. Now, if you view here, this is what you have. Now, let's try and make it look similar. So this is our friend here. Okay, black, everything is black, black background. Background is black. So you can either click on the section itself or use the column. But to be on the safer side, let's make it section and then add a color to the okay. How do we do that when we have if we apply this color, it's gonna take effect. Oh, this is not the color we're adding. You're gonna use column. All right, use column. Okay, like this. But if we do it like this, it's going to have effects on the desktop and tablet. So how do we go about this black color here? So let's cancel it and then let's add a bit of CSS. It's not hard. You're gonna get it. Don't worry, you're gonna get it. Now let's look at it again. Black background, the text, the lane color is white. Okay. Now this menu, this column, let's give it a class of HCO. Okay. And then there's at media screen. I want to apply it only to the mobile view. And then let's start it from, to be on server side, let's start from 600 pixel. Maximum width. So we have H code. So background. That was also amount so black color FFF. Okay, it's not going to affect this because it is a link. Okay, so let's try this for the link. Right, you see now. Right, what else are we missing out? Don't forget. All right, so let's view here and see how it looks. So let's compare to this. Okay. Let's try and do something. Let's try and add some font awesome and see if it will as far. So let's save. I'm not sure about these cards down. May have to check that. So let's save now. So let's preview. Preview, we should be able to see should be able to see the changes. Okay, you can see it here. It works. It works. Right. So you can see that let's go back to here. Now, I think we have it. Okay, any difference? Any difference? Okay, okay. All right, let's do something. Let's add padding to the right and left. Imagine a 40. What does it do? 50, 50. Okay, it's not bad. It's not bad. You can save now. Now, can agree now that we have a header created. You have the header created. Let's just increase the padding. Let's make it 10. 10. Let's work on the tablet view. Fifty. Okay, the padding is the same. Right, can save. So a mobile view is still the same. Okay, did you change anything there? Did we change anything? It seems the code we added has disappeared. So let's check. Let's go. What could be wrong? What could be wrong with the code? Let's make it important. What could be wrong? I'm just going to manual width 600 pixels. Should work. Should work. It should work. What could be wrong? Let's inspect. Oh, does not work. Does not work. Does not work. Let's go back. So we need to make this code work. If we're gonna have the black background for mobile only. for mobile only. What could be wrong? Can think of anything we can do? All right, so let's go back. If we do this, we disable the Elementor background color, then go back to this, and then anything inside here for the width for any device with 600 pixels down. All right, so let's add and then something's wrong with my media query. Something is wrong with that media query. Okay. Okay, we have blue, right? All right, let's check the color. Let's confirm the color we used. So blue color is the color we use. Don't forget, you want to make sure there's consistency in the color usage. You need to be consistent with how you use your color. As you can see, building from scratch can take time. Let's Control F5 this. See how it looks. Okay, it looks better. Oh, something's still wrong. Let's inspect. Like I said, it's going to take some time, and I'm not going to, edit it out. So I want to see my mistakes, and now I'm able to fix them. What could be wrong with this code? Okay, there's another way. There's another way. Who knows? I might have typed the code wrongly. So let me check how it is spread if possible. I spelled it right, so it should work. should work. It should work. What can I do? What can I do? What can I do? Section wrap. Okay, let's use this section wrap. Don't worry, you're gonna resolve it. Problems are part of life. Let's see, let's see, let's see. This refreshes. Okay. Are we able? Yeah, we are able to solve it. We're able to solve it. Solve the problem. That's it, guys. Web design is not difficult, but it's easier when you know how to, resolve the issue when you face any. So let's remove this top margin on the tablet to just unlink. When you unlink, top margin will be removed. And then save your changes. All right. The next thing now is the footer template. Let's see how this footer looks. Okay, like this, but we should be able to have something better. And let's just make it in one column. Okay, so let's quickly create these items in the menu. Let's go. So I want to create that item in the menu, so you can just use it. And then let's create new and call it footer menu. Click on create menu. Everything is step by step. So boom, about. Don't need the blog again, since the home page is the blog section. So we're not going to link them directly. Contacts. Advertise. Privacy. Yeah, I think that's enough. That's enough. Now we can see them when we are about to. So let's go back to Let's go back to dashboard here. Okay, we want to create another template, which will be for the footer. That shouldn't take too long, since it's not different on the mobile or desktop. So let's just call it footer templates. Black background, we have this corporate notice and this in one column, so they will not be far apart. We don't need Elementor templates. Full width. Okay. Background is dark. Let's add the background. Okay, let's give height to it. Height is too much. It's too much. 200 pixels, not bad. Now let's add this copyright notice. We're just gonna copy and paste. Sorry if I'm being lazy. I just call it dance block. Centralize white. Okay, let's add a link to dance block. Not that. So when you want to add the link to the home page, you can just put slash. Goes to the home page. So we still need a bit of customization. Now the over effect on the link shows different color from the colors we are used to. Okay, so we quickly do that. Let's leave it. But you know what I'm saying. You can change the color of the link. A bit, maybe 2 lines of CSS can change that. So let's add the navigation menu for footer. Okay, centralize. Okay, what do we have here? White. So I'm gonna make it white. And breakpoint will be none. Don't forget. So color white. Font family. Roboto. Now I'm doing everything slow. I'm doing it slowly so that you can get it. I don't want you to be watching the videos time and time again before you grab what's in it. Okay, let's go to the tablets. Okay, snap back. Okay, can we reduce? No, this person is enough. over effects, color blue. Active, let's just make it white. So can we reduce the font for this mobile section? All right, I think that's cool. So click on publish, add condition, save and close. Is on the entire website. The entire website. So what's remaining for this header template is this more button. We'll be doing that later. We'll be doing that later in the design of this blog. Okay. Don't forget doing that later. So I think we are done with the header and footer templates. Now, can we go to the home and start the read deal? Okay, I see on templates, right? You want to create an home page. Now, this is what I will do. I will not go directly to the pages and start editing to create the home page, but I'll create the home page templates. I'll just use the short code here, right? So click on add new home templates. Now, I want to create something similar to this to show, okay, you can have something to represent these adverts to show the latest songs, latest news, latest videos, latest posts, but it will not be this long. And then at the sidebar, the right sidebar, search for hottest song, which is popular, then latest album. You can replace this with any category you wish, and the trending post, right? You can replace with any category you wish. So these are popular, but different categories. All right, so let's get on with it. We are working first. We are working with the latest songs, which is still the music. Okay, and you go to the settings, page settings. Okay, do you have the same background color? All right, I think we do. Now let's just use this for the adverts. The advert that shows here. Okay. And 1100 color, still white. So we're not going to be doing different device color background here. Okay. Excuse me. How can we drag here? How can we drag to replace the adverts? Okay, let's just use test. Advert code here. Back to the section, I want to make it distinct from the other section. Let me just give it margin of 10 pixels at the top. So if we increase let's increase the height of that section instead of the inner column. No, we don't want it that large. I think we should increase the height of the column to make it better. Let's just give it 20. 20. That should be better, right? Okay, I have it here. Now it remains this here. We have just one section with 2 columns, right? Then don't forget the width, the inner width of the website of the blog's pages. Just 1001. We are using 1001. All right, so let's create this. Yeah. Let's give the margin at the top, then the width 1100. Background. We can't do that. We don't want it like that. So we're gonna give the column the background. Let's okay, and then add another background here. Okay, just resize this. You can just make this 30%. 30% for this. Okay, that's 30%. Now let's publish. Okay. And to create latest songs. Recent posts. These are recent posts, but just select the categories. You select the categories here. Right? So let's get to work. And you drag the inner section here. You remove one of the columns. So you'll be able to duplicate. Right? You do same thing for the right side bar. You remove one, so you'll be able to duplicate. Now, for this inner section, you need a title, and we call it latest songs. Okay. Then under latest songs, you can here go to post, drag it. Don't forget, it must be inside the inner section, right? We are making it look like this. Making it look like this. So I'm going to change the layout. Image section should be left. So let's just make it 4. 1 column. Then you reduce it. Okay. See what I'm doing? Okay, let's just make the image ratio 1. Better that way. So we are removing the excerpts, we are removing the comments, we are removing the read more button. Okay, are we seeing line? Yeah, just time and title. Okay, so time, remove date. You can include anything you want. Don't forget, you can include anything you want. Okay. Okay, we need to, when you're done with that, we need to add query. This advanced query section is because of the plugin we installed, right? We keep coming back to that when we are working on the popular include by term, then just enter your category here. Music. So I'm going to select any post from that category. Arrange by date, order by date. You can ignore sticky posts or you can include, depends on what you want, right? Okay, we go to the styling. We don't have much to do with column, but we have to deal with this row. What if we make it 15? Boss. Let's just unlink everything first. Okay, let's add a bit of radius to the images. Okay, that's not for the image. Okay. Now, you can see the title at the top. We don't want that. So in the content padding, let's make it 20. This more, I'll make it 50 or 60, just to make it come towards the middle. Then if you notice, you can reduce the width of the image. I think this is not bad. Now 15%. That's not bad. Then you can just go back and maybe change it back to 50. All right. What do we need again? We need to add this button. Okay. See, we need to add that button. And this is how we do it. Sorry about that. So don't forget, make sure whatever you're adding is inside this inner column, inner section, sorry. So let's see more songs. Okay, I want to add the background. Yeah, but let's add an icon. Correct. Now I'm used to this because I've been doing it over and over, so I know virtually where everything is. By the time you start, you're gonna know too. Okay. Let's make the background transparent. Transparent too. so that we can have a general background here. Okay, but before that, let's work on the button test. Transform uppercase 20. Okay, that's not bad. Okay, something we need to do. Okay, white. When you overrun on the text, you want it to be white. So the text color, put it white. It is white now. It is white. So let's add background. Background will come from the advanced section of the button. So blue. Okay. So how does this behave? Okay. Border solid 1. Blue. Let's go back here. And you over on it, let's give it the same effects. See, let's make this so to just rhyme. We're doing anything wrong? Doing anything wrong? Nothing can make do with this. Can make do with this. Now we have something similar to this. Okay, similar to this. Now all you have to do is duplicate for the latest news, for the latest posts, latest video. But we're not done yet. Shouldn't have it like this. Now all you have to do is add the link. Now we can go to your category here, select post, just copy the URL of the music, then come back, add it here. You can make it open in new window. Okay, you know, when you add the code, it changes when you add the link. So let's go back to normal. I select the okay. Can make do with this. It remains this. and we have it just white and then blue background. $600 capitalize Roboto. Hope you're looking at what I'm doing. Roboto font family, then go to advanced. Just pick this background color. It's long, 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 long. Nope, it's longer than expected. What do we do? Want to have it like this. What do we do? What do we do in this scenario? What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? Okay. We can add margin. Margin and the rights. If you have margin at the right, okay, let's just make it 450. Or we do it like this, which I think would be better. You just won't add anything. You will not have any effect. To be better than that margin we are trying to add. Okay. Can go back to the font family. Okay, for the headings, let's use Poppins. Headings. Twenty is not bad for the desktop. Okay. Any effects? No effects. You can just use the same thing. The same thing we use for the normal and the over effect. So nothing changes. All right. Does it resemble this? Yes, it does. Now, we did not add this border line. So let's quickly do that. Update. Okay, add it again. Okay, border line for the major section and the inner. You want to add the border line to this. If we add borderline directly to extend here, how do we do that? So that extend and look similar. How do we do that? Can we can actually, let's start with this column, the first column here, not the inner section, this first one. Where is the border? Make it solid 1. It covers here. Now you can add another to this, the column inside the inner section. Okay, now we want to extend the border to the right sidebar. We just include it here. Border type solid. Width, let's unlink. Now if we add it to the left, it will be too thick and it will look something like this. Okay, so let's add it to the top, bottom, and right. Now you can, let's unlink this. You can then have your border. You still need to work on that. You can have your border for this inner section. Okay, anyway, does it resemble this? So I'm trying to do something there. Let me undo. Let me undo my work for the account. Okay, you can see this touching. This shouldn't touch. So for this, let's remove the border width on the right. Okay, can now have for this, which is there. So we can update now. So let's just duplicate this. One, two. So just change it to latest news. Then change the category here. Go to query. News. You search for that category. Okay. Now just change this to. So I'm comfortable with this. Okay. More news. Then you get the link here. So don't trouble yourself too much. Just get the link there. What again? What do we have here again? Latest video. We can just omit this latest video since you know how to do that. Can you just include? Let's just include it here. So let's duplicate and make this latest video. And select the video category in your post query. Search for video. And then here. More video, right? More videos. Then you get your category link for video. Paste it here. Okay. And then you just need to have the test posts as the last one. And this is where we do a bit of, well, let's make it 5. Don't forget the HTML tag for these titles will be 2 H2, right? Don't forget, please. Now, what do we have in the latest post? We have it in hours, time. You can change if you want. You can change it if you want. So query, you are not querying anything. You can just so it will be easier. Let's make it date and name the time. And you go to pagination. This is where you add your pagination. You can either add load more, you can add infinite scroll, you can make it number plus previous or next link. But let's make it load more. Load more posts. Okay, this is where you have it here. So instead, we'll remove this. Instead of this navigation pagination link, we want to use load more. So when you click on it, it will load the posts instead. Okay, there's nothing to be done here, so you can go to the style. We just want to work on this load more. That's all. That's pagination. Pagination, color white, typography, Roboto. Let's make it 20 for desktop. How did I spread post wrongly? Okay. And then background. Let's use the blue color background. So when you over on it, let's make the color background color black, text color white. Okay. Over animation floats. Okay. What else? What else do we need? What else do we need? Okay, you can see these lines here, tick at the margin. So just put a margin at the top of each inner section. Let's give it 5. For this one, 2, 5. For this one also 5. Can see I'm not trying to rush anything. Just want to make sure you can update now. You get it from the beginning to the end. Now we need to add the search form here. To add the search form and then the protest song. This is one inner section. Okay, what does it say? Search for contents. Okay, drop it inside. Let's call it search here. Background. If you want to add background to your text, you go to advanced. Well, let's add a padding of about 6. Then background color. We choose the color we are using. And text color white. Text color is white. Typography. I'll make it poppins. Then transform it to uppercase. Now, we are still in the inner section. What you have to do now is to drag search form. Okay. Search form, just make this search. I think it's not that big. Text color. Background. Okay. Let's make it capital and put it. Let's close this space. Just click here and go to the column layout. Okay, can even put it in 0. Okay, if you don't want to, you can just make it 1, which is better. So you can duplicate because you'll not be able to drag another inner widget. You just have to duplicate. When you duplicate, let's give the ones duplicated and margin at the top. Give the margin of 10 at the top. Can now delete. Let's not delete edits, but let's delete this search form. Now, I just want to include this alt stuff. We just include one. You include one, you can solve the others yourself. Now, how do we go about it? Post. Inside 3, 1. Image is to the left. Okay. Okay. Now we are targeting songs. Let's give the title here first. About songs. Okay. Or could have just used a button like this. Let's use this. Click here and then paste. Then you can just delete this. Then when you click on it, you can edit back. But song. Okay, let's go back to the song there. Give the ratio of 1. Query. This is where the real deal is. Query. All right, this is for songs category. Now let's include by. No, wait. See, when you have the plugin installed, let's deal with other settings before we include this. We have the more old songs, which does not make sense because it's just a category created for old songs. Okay, what do we need here? Boss. Let's make it 10, 20. I think 10 is better. You may still have some articles with long text. Image spacing. Four or 6 is not bad. Contents. What's the color of the content here? Black. Typography. Can have it as Roboto. then 500. The weight is 400. Okay, let's update now. Now I want to include this hot songs category. Let's go back to the dashboard. Now we've installed and activated advanced post query and post views. And when I installed these particular plugins, I tried to view my posts in another window, incognito, which added some, added some views, because immediately you install that plugin, your view will be 0. So it's added some views. All right. So if you're having 0 views, you'll not be able to use the advanced post query here. When I click on the post again, then go to the query. Other by dynamic view. You see what I'm doing? Let's type views. Okay. So let's try to include a category and see if it works. Okay, but if you are not including category, maybe you just want to have it as popular posts. If you want to have it as popular post here, you don't need to include this. Just go straight to the advanced post query, make it advanced order by options, dynamic order by feed, then views, right? Because this view is part of the settings of the post views, right? You have it there like that. You can save. Now, if we try to, let's try and see music. Let's click on music. Let's filter by music and see. Davido's new song is one with the highest view here, followed by Nice, Whiskey release, and welcome to my blog. Do you have the same thing here? You can see, which means it worked. It worked. Right? So what do you have again? Our latest album can just duplicate and change the category from the query. So trending posts, let's duplicate. We duplicate this. I call it trending posts. Oh, how am I spelling this thing wrongly? Trending posts. Go here, post per page, just make it 5. And then the query, we remove the category we selected for the query. We are not including it by term. So this covers all categories. This covers all categories. So let's work on this sidebar title and make them 16. So if you want it to be here, just copy it like that and paste style. Oh, can't paste style. Can we? No, can't paste style here, but it's not the same thing. This is a button, this is not a button. So you can just go ahead and reduce it here. Oh, this is too small. To 20 better. Now, what do we do about this? There's too much space under. What do we do? Just click on the inner section, go to advanced, motion effects, stick it to the top. Now you can have it stick it to the top like that. And then just click on stay in column so that when it gets to this point, it will be pushed up. It will now stay under any section or widget or text, but will be pushed up, which is cool. You can use your advert code for this. If you want to add any code here, you just duplicate this, you delete everything inside, and you can drag your HTML code, then paste your advert code, make it sticky to be there. So I'm sure we can have it. And what it's off now is the color. Is the color of these borders. So can we quickly, let's quickly resolve it before. Let's copy that color. Okay. I believe you can do this now. If you can. Now we need to spend a few more minutes. Oh, the color does not. At times spend a few more minutes on the desktop, on the tablets and mobile device. We're done on the home page. Right, so we are almost done. Just take note of the things I'm working on. You know the faster way you can do this, right? You know, just copy it, scroll down, over, paste that, scroll down again, paste that. We're done. Now let's go to the mobile view. We're almost done. Why are you hanging? Okay, we need to work on this. See how it looks on the mobile, the tablet view rather. So let's quickly, we have moved some parts out. I drag this away. Mistakenly drag that away. Okay, let's save changes. Tablets. What do you have with the tablets? Taking too slow. All right. We need just one column. Then we need to reduce the content padding, which is too much. Okay, because most of the visitors will be doing it, will be visiting the website or the blog on their mobile or tablet device. So it will not be cool if it's not responsive on those devices. Just do something here. So do something for others. So we've done most of the work while you are building it on the desktop device. You just need to reduce some things so it will not be too big. Okay. Can reduce this if you feel they are big on your tablet device. Okay, let's just make this so you can reduce I'm looking at it. Okay, let's make the make it bigger. And then the column, you can give it 40 and give this 60. You grab. Okay. Mobile device. You just need to reduce. Reduce it like that. Reduce the rows gap. Okay, let's go back to the ratio. The image ratio we are working with is 1. Okay, I think this is cool. So do same thing for this one. Working with 1, then 30%. The reason why I did not copy the style and just paste is because I'm afraid it may affect the query. And if it affects the query, we will not be able to have different categories. And see now you can do anything you want with Elementor and WordPress. Anything you want with Elementor and WordPress. So if you have any complex blog or websites, you can let me know and let's try it out together using Elementor and WordPress. One, then see. You can see it seems we've not removed this. You can't have sticky effects and mobile. You can see it's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. We have successfully recreated this home page, but without this, what some of the adverts are annoying. Without the adverts, we have successfully modeled this entertainment blog using Elementor and WordPress. The blog is built on WordPress anyway, so just want to let you know you can do anything. I mean anything with Elementor. So that's it. I will see you in the next video where we will work on the single post page, post category or post archive search results for pages and others. So before we go, let's see what we've created. Okay, this is what we've created. Isn't this beautiful? Isn't this beautiful? Is it not? Is it not? And compare it with this, forget about the adverts. I keep saying that, forget about the adverts. See, even. All right, that's it, guys. And the thing we did not change is this. We did not change the color, the over effect, the color and over effect. So I believe you can work on that yourself. I believe you can work on that yourself. Okay, what else? Is there a margin? Okay, suspect that. So let's add a margin. Let's add a 10 pixel margin at the bottom. 20. On tablets, what can we add? How is this thing getting fixed? My laptop needs to be changed. Okay, I want to add another margin at the bottom here. But I've mistakenly moved some. My laptop is acting up. My laptop is acting up. You can do this to me. Let's refresh. Though we've saved our changes, let's refresh. So I can do it again. Yeah, we're almost done with the home page. So it can take that long. It can take that long. Now imagine if you don't have a blog or sample you are trying to model. It can be longer than that. So I think something's wrong with my laptop because connection is slow. The connection is too slow. Okay, is the margin added on the laptop? Let's see. It's not, so let's just quickly add the bottom margin to this big man. That's it. Let's make it 20 on tablets and then 20 on WordPress. So we have this refreshed. So if we refresh now, we you know what happened there? So let's visit before we round up this part 1. We are working on a template, page template, not the actual page itself. Everything is set now. Now let's go to the click on edit. We want to edit the home page. You can edit the home page with Elementor. So let's get the code for this. For this we've done. Go back to the dashboard. Go to saved templates, go to pages, just to be sure this is the page we're working on. Just copy the code. This is the actual home page. Text editor, paste the code. And unlink. Link. Okay, now that you've unlinked it, you just need to have the background we've been working on. So before that, click Save Changes. Okay, I don't want to guess the code, so I want to get the actual background color. So I can just use it here. But before that, let's add the padding, margin. Don't be slow, laptop. Now, 20 is much there. Do the same thing for the mobile. Just make it 10. No, we can't have it at the top. For the mobile, we can't have it at the top. Okay. You can save changes. Go back to desktop mode. Still loading. Okay, let's just get this background color. Do we have it in the page settings? Okay, we do. The page settings cover background for this particular page. There's part of Elementor where you set up all everything you need globally. Your background, your color, your font, anything you need, there's a place you can set it up. If you've forgotten, kindly review that. Okay. Let's just add it here first. Just as simple as that. Then update. Now this is the blog. Let's see how it looks. So this is it. Isn't this beautiful? This. Yes, it is. So that's simply how you can use Elementor to create something similar to this. So in the next video, which is the second part of this, we'll be looking at single post page. So how you can make your post page look like this. No, it's the same post page for all categories. So you can have different for different categories. That depends on you, or that depends on your clients if you are working as a freelancer. So in the next video, we're gonna do that. I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.